Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, who is Raphael Leraux, your resident rapper VTuber here. And time of recording, I just released my Epic the Musical video this morning. And one of the comments that I got was telling me that since I seem to really connect with and just vibe with the Underworld section of Epic the Musical so much, that I really should check out another short musical project similar to Epic called Stories from Styx, which delves a little more into the underworld as well as going over Hades and just like a whole different story. So I'm really interested to check this out. I really need something to occupy my mind again. Same with when I recorded Epic the Musical. Full transparency, I'm in a very volatile state right now after dealing with a loss in the family. So if I'm not my regular self, I do apologize. But I'm still, I'm still here, still pushing through. So with all that said, let's go ahead and check out Stories from Styx. I'm really excited to see what this is about, because this is about as blind as I could possibly go into a video, because all I know is the name and just the fact that it deals with the underworld. So let's go ahead and check it out.
Out of all the Greek gods, Hades may carry the burden of every soul to ever pass through the underworld, but also the burden of misconception. Ironic, a god of this caliber thriving underneath our feet. Hades sees life for the first time when his father Cronus spits up the king of the underworld, along with Poseidon, Hera, Demeter, and Hestia. Led by Zeus, a revolution begins.
Clarity, infirmary, it's like I'm born again.
I'm loving his voice.
Brother reaches out, a lifelong friend. He tells us
we must stand united while we suffer, take for granted.
The titans are the sorrow we must read.
Our destiny still ours to claim. Don't live in the past, don't be the same. We've put our first remark, it's time to leave.
Before we witness moonlight, we are thrown into a fire. What's the point of fighting if we face eternal night?
I'm sorry that your birth is bathed in blood, but now we'll drown these brutes with a flood. Exclaim and reclaim the Cyclops grants us strength. We must not comply. We will be known, gods on the throne, brothers and sisters never to die.
Okay, I just gotta say this because the production is so dope. I'm loving the way that it's just gradually building. Like, I was feeling just that real soft, slow, flowy kind of feel. Like, it was so beautiful, and it felt very heavy with emotion. And then it started picking up a little bit, but it was real subtle in the background. And it just like started driving that tempo a little bit. Once that bass kicked in, it was like, okay, we bopping now, we vibing, that's dope. And then this synth that just kicked in, oh my God, I'm loving this synth. It's giving it a very dance club kind of vibe to it, which I feel like is really helping lift up these lyrics, which are really beautiful. And everybody's singing voices are fucking amazing. I'm loving them. Like, I'm digging this so far. Shout out to let me see what his name was. Shout out to Tony for the recommendation, because I'm already enjoying myself. I ain't even 2 minutes in, I'm already having a good time.
So please stand with me now and claim our father's final goodbye.
Ooh. Oh. I'm loving these instrument choices. these animatics are so fire.
So blinded by the moon, we forget about the stars.
That just came in so beautiful.
Were we in a prison before he set the bars? Who would rule over the skies, over the seas, over the land below? And who would be the one to tell us what to do and where to go?
The divine birthright obligated them to split the cosmos amongst themselves. The three sons of Cronus would have their territory decided by the fates.
The burden of leadership, I will gladly accept it.
The strength of the oceans, I will gladly accept it.
The might of the underworld, I will gladly accept it.
The times of the Titans are over, and a new era begins with the Olympians.
I just gotta say, I am so in love with the Muse's voice. Like, she has such a, I don't even know how to say it. She has a voice that sounds so fitting for like audiobooks. Like, she has such a good narration voice. Like, I can't really explain it, but it just like scratches that specific part of my brain that just her voice. I could listen to her just reading the dictionary and it would sound perfectly fine. I love this harmony. Oh my god. Ooh, with those highs in the back. Oh, that for an opener. Oh god, that was really, really good. You had such a good variety of sounds coming in. It felt like multiple tracks. Like, that is how you open a project. Like, it really, really set the tone well and just let you know that you're in for not just a great story, because the storytelling in it was really good and really solid, but the production, the harmonies, everything coming together. Like, this really felt like what you would expect in like a closing number, where you're getting a sample of everything that you got throughout the show. It felt so complete. Yeah, this was a hell of an opener.
Gazing upon his new domain, the king of the underworld could not help but feel ambivalence. Every soul, that includes you and I, will someday rest within his domain.
Castles of gold, the story has been told. Lock myself within. I fear it's getting old. Open up, be bold. I have no next of kin. And I was meant to do the unthinkable.
Yo, his
the
voice is so good.
And I should have maintained everything and anything.
I was yeah. I feel so dumb. I was reading this and I was reading it as a whole thing. I was reading like song 2 shades. I was like, what does that even mean? Song 2 shades? Like is it a song 2 shades? And then I realized, no, I think it's song number 2 and it's called Shades. I feel so stupid.
a place where she'll belong. A Sahara storm she met. The seas run out of foam, 'cause no one wants to go to take that extra step.
Oh, that line. Oh my God. Yeah, the songwriting in this is so good.
And we were meant to do the unthinkable, the impossible.
Ooh, I love that.
And we were meant to stay.
That just pulled all the emotion out of his voice.
And anything we couldn't even do, the unthinkable, the impossible. How were we supposed to say everything and anything?
Yo, that was so good. Now you really feel such almost like a sense of like isolation in his voice when he's singing that. And then when the music really came in, it felt like that weight in his voice, and that weight that's on him just kind of came flowing out. Okay, yeah, so it was song 2. Alright, so song 3 in the Underworld Now.
With a clear mind, Hades establishes the realm of the underworld. The 3 judges, sons of Zeus, would determine who goes where.
I'm digging
This is
bass
a complicated
line.
system to explain, so I'll let these 4 gentlemen show you instead. Boys, take it away.
Let's go.
Assemble the judges, half of 6, then let the souls run through the river Styx. They ask me how I do it, they say Hades, how? We're in the underworld now.
Ooh, okay.
We're in the underworld now.
After the sisters, they spin their thread. Finite time, I promise that you will be dead. My ruling is fair. Let me get you square. I judge you based on how the hell you have behaved up there. You're in the underworld now.
Ooh, I like that, the way that they're describing the underworld.
You're in the underworld now.
And having the faces, the harmony is brilliant.
If you paid your ticket for the ferryman, you gotta pay for his labor, or he won't be a phantasm man. So if I see that you've already caused pain, you can pray to your gods, 'cause it is all in vain. You're in the underworld now. They can help you now. They can help you now. You're in the underworld now. We're in the underworld now.
If they won't shut up or step in, they require a
Ooh,
voice,
low.
a reason, the one that I must inspire. Maybe you were a king or treated like a worm. I'll make the last decision when the court is adjourned. We're in the underworld now.
You're in the underworld now. I'm in the underworld now.
You're in the underworld now.
You're in the underworld now. I'm in the underworld now.
Oh, okay. That was such a vibe. I love that bass line. I love that bluesy kind of feel to it. The way that they sang it, the vocal arrangements and everything was fantastic. I love the idea of having the Fates as that harmony, those backup singers almost. Like, this is such a brilliant choice, and a choice that feels like it makes complete sense. Like, it would be the obvious choice that you just would never think of. I love that inclusion of the Fates as a harmony and the background singers. Again, I keep saying, like, everybody has such fantastic voices in this, but the vibes that it built, just describing everything, like describing the process for the ferryman, you know what I'm saying, and weighing, essentially, weighing your sins, for lack of a better word, to make that judgment. Like, the way that they described everything was so on point, and they did it in such a good way that didn't detract from the fun boppy kind of feel to it. Like, I was digging that.
Up above, under blue skies, a beautiful goddess tends to the flowers in her mother's garden. This chapter of the stories is the most discussed one when it comes to Hades. Was she a flower that just got picked?
Okay,
You tell
Crossroads.
An orchid for my mother, who did blossom when I appeared.
Ooh, this is so pretty.
Seasons change like winds when I'm alone. My innocence is guarded, yet my dad has me discarded. That's why a mother's love's my sword and shield. Why am I
Ooh, okay.
frozen in place?
I was not expecting that little rock vibe.
Why do I feel the way that I do? Is it true? Am I at a crossroads? Am I at a crossroads? History, remember me.
When I love how it goes back to that smooth feel.
Will they idolize or sympathize? I don't know if I love my life.
Ooh, that line.
Oh God! Oh God! I feel like I'm trapped. I feel like I'm frozen. I feel like I'll never be the chosen. I'll never be the one to take a stand.
Ooh, that is such a real feeling. Oh my God. Just feeling stagnant in where you are, and that almost desperation to get out of that situation. That is such a real and relatable feeling.
Why am I frozen in place? At a crossroads, am I a disgrace? Why do I feel the way that I do? Is it true? Am I at a crossroads? Am I at a crossroads?
I love that harmony between the two voices too. I love this feeling of like a whirlwind romance coming out of that desperation that they were feeling on their own. And that guitar, they killing it. love this instrumental already. This is so smooth.
Maiden, bring me the light that my world cannot fathom.
Oh, wow. Such a beautiful line.
Have you changed the roads? And now you're mine.
This has such a sweet and soft feeling to it that we haven't really gotten from Hades so far up to this point. Like, he's had very beautiful runs and harmonies and stuff like that, but it hasn't been this soft yet. And I'm loving, this, the way that they're kind of showing his emotions towards Persephone here by softening his delivery and his singing a little bit, which is just brilliant.
I ask of you.
He has such a tenderness in his voice right now.
Will you reflect me and who I am inside this fiery shell of chaos, bound by rivers and surfaces painted with sins of past? Tell me it never ends.
This has such a poetic approach to the lyrics. Like the songwriting has been good the entire way, but it feels much more flowery in the descriptions and the way that he's saying everything. And this song low-key gives me the vibes of like a wedding song. You know what I'm saying? Like, I DJ a lot of weddings on the weekends, and this feels perfectly in line with like the type of song that I would be playing for somebody's first dance. Like, it has that level of beauty and tenderness and just raw emotion to it that is so dope, and I'm loving it, man.
So will you be my Persephone?
Yeah, this feels like a wedding song.
Persephone.
And then he gets on one knee as soon as I say that.
Oh, King of Night, please don't forget, Styx can offer you reflection. Shadows still have arms to hold. Death is plenty to grow old. With starry-eyed as you may feel, I'll be your queen, not some ideal. For beauty shackle me above. Down here I'd like to build a love. Do you truly see me? Will you uplift me, your one true queen? I too have storms inside this chaos, bound by rivers and surfaces painted with sins of the past. Only you and I can truly make it last.
Okay, I need to just soak this in real quick because the songwriting is immaculate. Like, this is such beautiful writing. Like, there is so much care that is just being evoked in these lyrics, and I'm genuinely feeling like at a loss for words for how beautiful this is.
Just keep me free, and I will
Like,
be
as a songwriter, this is a type of stuff that you like aim to write.
Court turned Persephone.
Oh, that's dope, having the broom coming in the underworld like that. I love that depiction of showing her effect on the underworld.
Persephone.
Okay, yeah, see, this got me just as a hopeless romantic. Like, I'm a big sap when it comes to romance and stuff. That actually got my eyes watery a little bit. Like, I ain't fully got tears coming down to them, but they definitely welling up. That was so lovely. That's definitely my favorite joint so far, which is hard to say because they have all been really, really good.
There are always more sides to the story. Not everyone considers the story of Hades and Persephone a happy ending.
A child that loses their parent is an orphan. A spouse that
This
loses
just feels so ominous.
is a widow.
Like, where are we going with this?
You may have gained a husband, but I am left here in my shadow. There is no name for a mother losing her child, but there is a name for a God who keeps running wild.
Shots fired. Okay, there is no name.
I will break through the realm till there's nothing but pain. Demeter, they say, why sinners Spain? But the bastards and cheaters, they all fight to gain. My Persephone is not to claim.
This is hard.
He defiled her. He stole her. He gave her no choice. How are you all okay with this? I beg you, please hear my voice. I will not be convinced. I will not stand here flinched. The fates scream for vengeance while I barely pinch. There is no name for a mother losing her child, but there is a name for a God who's running wild. But the
She is singing the hell out of this.
they all fight to gain. My Persephone is not his to claim.
She will reflect me and who I am inside this fear.
The vocals going against each other like that is so good. Like, her anguished feeling, like scream going against his smooth, like almost confident feeling vocals. Like, it feels so good. It feels like a perfect depiction of like that clash, that argument between them. You can hear that rage in
The
her.
winter crops are dying. Goddess of harvest, hear them cry.
Let them rot, God of thunder. If I'm not mistaken, that's what you told me when my daughter was taken.
Ooh. That was a hard line to end that conversation.
Below knew what it meant when Zeus healed was to throw. But Cora knew deep down she missed her mom, but also loved the girl she'd become. A deal was made for them to share. A deal was made for those who care. For part of the year she would stride in the sun, but the rest of rotations would take place in the worldly conditions.
Yet there is no name for a mother losing her child. But there
This
is a
chorus is so
name
fire.
for a brother in denial, for the bastard and cheater. He had all to gain. My Persephone was the one who was slain.
Ooh, I really like that. That was such a heavy song. Okay, that was Stories from Styx, and man, that was so dope. I really enjoyed myself with that. That was the exact kind of pick me up that I really needed tonight, man. That genuinely actually like cheered me up, man. The songwriting in this was fantastic from beginning to end. I clearly especially loved that love song. You know, that's just my, that's just me and my bag. You know what I'm saying? I am in my element when it comes to writing love songs, love stories, things like that. You know, so that really hit me close. Like I was genuinely like my eyes were welling up. It was so beautifully written. And I know the creator Casper Fox, I know he is the voice of Hades, and my guy, your voice is goddamn angelic. Like everybody sounded amazing in this, but bruh, that Hades, every single song sounded fantastic. Like you can sing your ass off. I really enjoyed this a lot. Like always, if y'all got any info on the show, any backstory, any behind the scenes stuff that y'all could share with me, I want to know as much as I can about this. This is so dope. I love the animatics that went into this. The artists were so dope, and I genuinely just cannot sing enough praises for this entire project. Like this was really fun. Did a really good job of telling the whole, the whole mythos of Hades and Persephone and, their love leading to the seasons and all of that. Like it did a really good job of that. And yeah, I mean, it just sounded amazing from beginning to end. I'm still not over that opening number. Like, I don't think I have been that impressed with an opening number in a musical in a very long time. Like there have been some really good ones, there have been some really catchy ones, but this was just a master class in getting you invested from the get-go, introducing your main characters, introducing your theme, and just getting attention immediately. Like this was a master class in writing a good opening number, and I cannot sing your praises enough for that alone. But then to continue that momentum the entire way through with just bop after bop after bop. Yeah, tell me everything I can possibly know about Stories from Styx. This was fantastic. This got me ready to pick up a pen and start writing again. I haven't written in a little bit. This really got me wanting to write again. like this was really dope. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all enjoyed it as much as I did. And I hope that all of y'all have a wonderful evening.
I got 2 platinum plaques on the wall, got a bag full of scars. I got stabbed in the jaw, but I'm still popping out. I tried to drown in the oil, they tried to force me in jars, but when the light came, they see they birthed a Molotov. The righteous ratchet, the balance of being tipping, actors grabbing on the ratchet, the mask for their intentions, coming up in trenches, passionate being tempered, so I'm walking past my past and I'm passing my sins thinking.